Welcome back to your mat. Today's practice is short and sweet. I'm not going to be using any props for today's class, but if you have a block or two nearby that you'd like to use for practice, feel free to use it at any time. When you're ready, we're going to get started laying on the belly on our mat. So make your way down to your belly and stack your hands on top of each other so you can make a pillow for your forehead to rest on. And as you settle in, think about lifting your left leg from the ground and lengthen it back and lay it down. And the same thing with the right leg. Lift, lengthen, and then lay down. And then start to focus on your breath. Breathing in through the nose, feel your rib cage press into the floor and expand outward to the side and to the back. And then as you exhale, feel that pressure go away. Again, inhaling. Notice the expansion. Exhaling to soften. One more time, breathe in. Filling all the way up, feel that expansion, whole 360-degree expansion. And then exhale. Slide your hands back underneath your armpits. Then on an inhale, find Cobra pose. Heart nudges forward as you press the hands down into your mat and slightly pull them back. And then exhale, floats you down. 2 more like that. Breathe in, heart forward. Breathe out, lower down. 1 more, breathe in, heart forward. Stay here, bend your right knee. Start to reach those right toes over to tap the ground on the left side. And return to the belly, lowering all the way down. Inhale, lift the chest, Cobra. Bend the left knee. Reach the left toes over to the right. Maybe they touch the ground. Return to the belly, lower all the way. Changing it up. Breathe in, heart forward, Cobra. Bend the right knee. Start to reach the toes over to the ground. As soon as the toes touch, push into your hands, press yourself up to a seat, and then exhale as you take a twist to the right. You might catch the right knee with the left arm, or press the left arm into the top of the thigh. Just breathing here. And turn to the left. Plant the left hand by the left hip. The right arm reaches high as we lift the hips from the floor, finding a wild thing. Keep the left leg straight as you lift the hips here. High plank. Active hands. Spread the fingers. Press finger pads down. Shift a little forward and back. A little side to side. Maybe make a couple circles around the wrists. Both directions if you're doing the circles. Downward facing dog, hips high, pedal your feet. And pause in downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels, ripple forward to your high plank, shift way forward, hold. So you're on the tippity toes. Downward facing, exhale, hips high. Walk your hands to your feet, forward fold at the back of your mat. Halfway lift, breathe in. Refold, breathe out. Stay here for 2 more breaths. Option to catch opposite elbows or find any other kind of hanging ragdoll position. Release the hands toward the floor. Halfway lift, fingers maybe find your shins. Breathe in. Breathe out to fold. Rise all the way to stand. Reach your arms up high. Forward fold, exhale. Dive it back down. Tint up your fingers, and you can keep your feet as they are, or if it feels okay in your body, cross left ankle behind right ankle, bringing pinky toes toward one another. Then bend deeply into both knees. Crawl your hands toward the right as you press your hips to the left. Let the head be heavy. And crawl your hands back to the center. Slowly roll up to stand. Take your time. Rising all the way up. Reach your arms up. Breathe in. And then as you are here, let right hand catch left wrist. Pull the left arm up and lean to the right. Inhale to upright your torso. Bring the hands to the heart. Step your left foot out a little wider so you're separating the feet, finding Malasana, yogi squat. Sink down. Toes out, heels in. The knees are traveling in the same direction as the second and third toes. So if you notice your feet are way out to the side, but your knees are pointing kind of forward, bring your feet back to match your knees, or think about pressing those knees out in the same direction that the feet are going. One more breath. Forward fold, exhale. Keep your feet about as wide as they currently are, so outside of hips distance, and crawl your hands back forward to your high plank. Shift forward and back in your high plank. And downward facing dog, still with the feet wide. Shorten your dog by one hand print. And keep the right hand grounded as you reach the left fingers or crawl the left fingers toward the right foot, or maybe somewhere along the right leg. And then look underneath your right arm. Return to downward facing dog. Heel toe your feet together. Inhale, lift the heels, ripple forward, high plank, shift forward, lower all the way to your belly, super slow, take your time. Untuck the toes when you get there, Cobra pose, breathe in. Breathe out and lower. Inhale, Cobra. Breathe in, stay here, bend the left knee, roll over, letting the left toes find the ground. As soon as they find the ground, you press yourself up. And then on your exhale, you'll twist to the left. Supporting yourself with the left hand to the ground or maybe to a block. Your right arm can maybe catch the left leg. And start to unwind. Plant the right hand by the right hip. Left arm is high for wild thing. Keep the right leg straight as you lift the hips up. Really open up. Look toward your right hand, high plank. Shift forward and back. Shift forward, option to soften to your knees as we find Chaturanga. Pause. Cobra or up dog, heart forward. Downward facing dog, hips high. Walk your hands to your feet, forward fold. Half lift, breathe in. Refold, breathe out. Rise to stand, reach up. Press the palms together, lift your heart. Forward fold, exhale. Half lift, breathe in. Refold, breathe out. Keep your feet as they are, or cross right ankle behind left ankle, bringing pinky toes toward each other. Bend into both knees as you crawl the hands to the left. Press the hips to the right. You may even shake the head a little here, making sure the head is just hanging. Crawl your hands back to the center and then slowly rise up to stand. Reach your arms up. This time, left hand catches right wrist. Pull the right arm up and lean to the left. Inhale, upright the torso. Step your right foot to the right, finding Malasana, yogi squat. Toes out, heels in. Bring the hands to the heart. Once again, checking out your setup, your foundation. And speaking of foundation, if your feet are flat on the ground, notice what's happening with the arches of your feet. A lot of times here, we're forcing ourselves into the position, and what's also happening is a collapse of the arches of the feet. So just look down and see if your arches are collapsing, and if they are, just think about lifting them just a little bit, engaging that foot or both feet if that's the case. Take a couple more breaths right here. And then bring your hands to the ground. Crawl your hands away from you, finding your downward facing dog with the feet still wide. Then you shorten your dog by a hand print. This time the left hand will stay grounded. The right hand tense up or crawls toward the left foot or leg as you look underneath the left armpit. Return to downward facing dog. Heel toe your feet together. Inhale, lift the heels, ripple forward, high plank. Super slow, we make our way down to the belly, passing through Chaturanga. Don't rush. Inhale into Cobra, untuck your toes. Stay here in Cobra, bend your right knee. Start to reach the right toes over to the left. As soon as they touch the ground, you press yourself up. Exhale to your twist. A couple breaths here in the twist. And as we unwind, find your wild thing. Left hand plants by left hip, right arm is high. Lift the hips away from the floor. Left leg stays straight. And look at your left hand. Three-legged dog this time, right leg high. Breathe in. As you breathe out, step the right foot between the hands. High crescent lunge, upright the torso. Reach your arms up. And feel your foundation first. The back heel is lifted up high. Take another breath. Then turn to the left, goddess squat, temple pose to the left side of your mat. Sink down, cactus out the arms, lift the chest. Reach your knees away from each other. And star shape, straighten out, reach up, reach out. To your left foot, to your back foot, warrior two. Take up space, long stance. The left knee bends. And just check out your setup on this side. Just like with Malasana, especially warrior two here, the left knee or your front knee travels in the same direction as your front toes. So the same direction as the second and third toes. So just check yourself out. Last breath. Reach your left fingers forward, side angle. Left forearm to the thigh as the right arm sweeps over. Option to stay as you are or release the left arm in the same direction as the right. Challenging your core here. Keep leaning right shoulder back. Peaceful warrior. Left arm reaches up and back. Keep a deep bend in left knee. And straighten the left leg, finding reverse triangle. Upright the torso, bring the hands to the heart. To your right foot, Skandasana, side lunge. So we turn the right toes off on the diagonal so the knee tracks in the same direction as those toes. And lizard lunge, both hands inside of the right foot. Shift a little forward and back. And then option to stay in your high lizard or lower your left knee to the ground, untucking your left toes. Sorry, if you hear that scratching noise, that's just one of my cats trying to get into a closed room. Hopefully she'll go away in a second. Just keep breathing here. Squeeze your left butt cheek so your left glutes are engaged. Take 2 more breaths. Option to bend the back knee, sweep the right arm up and over the back, reaching in the direction of the left foot. Maybe you catch it. And release. Return to high lizard. Then step back to your high plank. Shift forward in high plank. Lower all the way to your belly. Take your time. Slowly passing through Chaturanga. When you land on the belly, untuck the toes. Lift the chest, Cobra pose. Breathe in. Stay here with chest lifted. Bend the left knee. Start to reach the left foot over. As soon as the toes land, press yourself up. And then exhale to twist to the left. And start to unwind to our wild thing. Right hand to the floor by the right hip. Lift up. Look up and back for your left fingers as you make space across front body. Then look toward the right hand. 3-legged dog. This time the left leg sweeps up high. Breathe in. As you breathe out, high crescent lunge. The left foot steps between the hands. Lift the chest. And then right away, after we find the shape, we start to refine the elements, finding our foundation. Strong arms. See if you can straighten out the elbows. And then start to turn to your right, goddess squat, temple pose, toes out, heels in. Chest is lifting as you cactus the arms. Reach your knees away, hold it here. And then just for fun, see if you can lift the right heel. Lower the right heel, lift the left heel. And lower the left heel. We'll see if you can lift both heels. Lower down, star shape, straighten out, reach up, reach out. Then to your right foot, warrior 2, take up space. Long stance. So check out your foundation. Front knee traveling in the same direction as your second and third toes on the right foot. And then imagine that you could squeeze your feet together, but the resistance of the mat is stopping you. One more breath. Then start to reach forward with the right fingers, right forearm to the thigh as the left arm reaches over. Leaning left shoulder back. You can stay here or reach the right arm in the same direction as the left, like you're holding a big beach ball or maybe a yoga block between the hands. Keep leaning left shoulder back. And peaceful warrior Keep a deep bend in right knee as you reach right arm back toward the front of the mat. Straighten out your right leg. Upright your torso. Bring your hands to the heart, to your left foot, Skandasana. So we turn the left toes in the same direction that the knee is going to be tracking in. Sinking down. Your own version of Skandasana, whatever that looks like. And then lizard lunge, both hands inside of the left foot. Shift a little forward and back. And you can stay lifted or soften the right knee to the floor. Squeeze your right butt cheek. And then let your hips move forward a little more. A few more breaths here. If you'd like to bend the back knee, you can. Maybe circling left arm up and back. When you're ready, return to high lizard, hands underneath the shoulders. Step back to high plank. Shift forward in your high plank. Chaturanga, bend the elbows back. Cobra or up dog, heart forward. Stay here, lifting the heart. Tops of the feet to the floor, active lift. Downward facing, exhale. Pedal the feet once again. And lower your knees to the ground. Turn to face the side of your mat. Bringing your right foot in toward your groin and your left leg out long to the side. Left hand plants to the inside of the left calf. And start to turn your chest to the right. So we're already establishing a twist. And keep the chest turned to the right as you slowly walk your left fingers closer to your left foot. You're definitely not going to be able to go as far as you usually do if you don't find this opening. Oftentimes what happens in this side body stretch is that we tend to collapse through the chest and be reaching both arms forward. And instead, we want to keep an opening across the chest here this time. And you can still reach the arm over. Just imagine that you're reaching it behind your right ear. And then upright the torso, right hand by the right hip, lifting into supported wild thing, one of my favorite stretches. And then have a seat. Switching to the other side. Inhale as you sit up tall. As you exhale, take a twist to the left. And crawl your right fingers inside of the right calf. Keep the twist. Breathing here. And as you keep the twist, you can start to walk your right hand closer to your right foot. You can reach left arm over, just behind the ear if possible. Keep leaning left shoulder back. And if you find that you're starting to collapse forward, back out a little bit. Find the twist, open up, and stay there. And then upright your torso. Plant left hand by left hip, supported wild thing. Rise up, reach up and back. And then lower yourself back down. Draw both legs in, finding Sukhasana, easy seat. And then let the hands find the shins. Close the eyes if that feels okay for you, or if they're still open, just let them be unfocused, not really looking at anything. Find a round of cat and cow, or a couple rounds rather. Just moving your spine with your breath. Inhaling to lift the chest and exhaling to round and tuck. And then the next time you lift the chest, release the hands up toward the ceiling. Maybe look up between the hands. Let your gaze still be soft. And then exhale, pull the hands down through the heart. Pause here. Take one more inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Let the hands rest in the lap. Blink your eyes open. Thank you for being here and practicing with me today. If you enjoyed this class, please leave a comment, or if you'd like to see something else in the future or a different theme for a class, please let me know so that I can keep making videos that you'll enjoy. I'll see you next time.